Here we are again. FF7 refuses to let me speedrun it. And so, lucky for you guys, that means it's time for more Dragon Quest VI. Let's fire up the Super Famicom. Let's get going. Oh, yeah. And here we are. Continue a quest. Dash! And then let me just pop over here and lock this in so it doesn't get confused every time the screen goes black for too long. And alright. So, what is going on in this game right now? I'm actually pretty stuck. What's happening is we've got 5 motherfuckers right now because we've got the queen with us. Except the queen was actually the king. So, like, the last thing to happen was... Okay. I'm gonna get sweaty just trying to explain the plot so far. Last thing to happen was the king and queen in the area that appears to be the future. Which, let me open my notes so I can even remember what that is. Dragon Quest VI, and then I'll get my map open as well. Opening the map, this should open for you guys as well. Let's see if it does. Does that show up for you? Yes, nice. Okay. So the area that is like the future, which is the lower area. When we drop down a hole, we get to the lower world, which seems to be a future version of our world, as evidenced by the fact that the king and queen are old, and they tell us that we look like the prince when he was young. If we go there and we look like a younger version of someone there, that tells me that the place that we went to is the future, right? Also, there's something like the caved in or something like that. So, in the future, the old king and queen are sick and they wanted the Mirror of Ra. We got the Mirror of Ra, but then in the upper world, which is where we are right now, the king looked at the mirror and it turned him into the queen. And now we're like supposed to go fight Mudo the Demon King? With the queen? So it's time for me to start talking to people and seeing what's going on. This time the king will return victorious for the glory of Rydok. Oh, it's you. I trust you've made good use of the wagon. Yeah, we got the wagon. Let's see. I don't think anybody here had anything useful to say, but like... I'm gonna say no. Mudo wants to conquer the entire world, but the king continues to hold him back. We never know when or where he will attack, and he just vanishes when the battle is over. I wish I had more information that could help us win this war. If he could appear wherever, whenever, that tells me that, like, where I need to go to find him right now could be literally anywhere in the world, you know? Which is tricky. But let's continue finding people, continue talking to people. There are a couple other loose ends going on right now. One is the daughter of the mayor of San Marino. San Marino is a lower world town. She is with a traveling merchant. Another thing going on... Well, I said the other two things. The king and queen are sick in the future, but the queen of the past wants to fight Mudo. Okay. This is this is gonna end up being a very memorable part of this game. Whenever I get stuck like this, and we have to really scour the world, talk to everybody, you know, it ends up being a pretty memorable part of games when this happens. Like in Final Fantasy VIII, when it took me forever to find that white boat, because I knew well, I didn't know exactly where to look, but I knew what I was looking for. But then it turned out that I actually had to talk to Renoa in the infirmary before the white boat spawned, so I just sailed around the world for like 6 hours when it wasn't even spawned yet. Do I know you? Is your companion related to the king? He left with another group of adventurers to defeat Mudo. General Soldi told everyone this morning. Okay, yeah, but where did they go, bro? The king doesn't sleep. Therefore, it's important that I prepare nutritious meals. I never had a chance to meet the king. I hope he returns safely. Okay. Now this guy just says he doesn't know anything about the Demon King. All right. So where else is there to go in the castle? There is the upper part. We'll go there first. I thought you left with the king to defeat Mudo. What are you still doing here? I need to... you guys got to tell me where to go. Be very bad if he accidentally broke it, huh? Soon peace will return with the defeat of Mudo. At least that's what I believe. Alright. We'll see if there's any folks out here with any clues for us. I heard that they found a horse to pull the wagon. Yeah, we sure did. I've already talked to these people. I just feel like, I need to pay more attention now. You know what I mean? This time I gotta look at every word, talk to every person. As a soldier, it's my duty to guard the castle in the king's absence. The members of the royal family shouldn't just leave. I heard the king left to face Mudo last night. If I'd known, I would have gone too. The king and Mudo are finally going to fight. My money's on the king. All right, have I been out here? Okay, not important. Unless there's like a hidden staircase back here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, here's where the... Okay, so is this This is Soldier. I cannot tell you anything about the origin of Mudo, but if the king is right about him, you may want to have the Mirror of Ra with you. I don't believe it, but just in case. Okay. So I believe the queen has the mirror. Mudo's castle is far to the southeast of here. So this is like the clue, right? Mudo's castle is far to the southeast of here. So really, video game design-wise, really what should be happening is gaining the queen with us. All we've heard is southeast. On the southeast island, I think someone else said. And so like the thing that we need to be thinking about game design wise is that someone, since we have the queen with us, that needs to gain us access to a certain part of the world that we haven't been able to access before. So let me just pop my map up here and say we are currently at location C right now. The farthest southeast that we were able to get before. Here, if I draw on this, you guys can see this, right? If I do this, yeah. So the farthest we've been able to get is we can go up through here, we can go through this thing, and then we get blocked here. Or here. So it seems reasonable that what we would have to do is drop down this hole, which would take us here. But when we do that, the queen is no longer with us, and I think that that means that the Mirror of Ra is no longer with us. But let me double check about the mirror. Yeah, we don't have the Mirror of Ra anymore. The queen is carrying it, as far as I know. Oops. Okay. And now I think we've been down here also, but I'm not sure. I need to double check if I can get down here. I'm pretty sure I've already investigated that, but let's check it out. So, let's go down this way. Firstly, check if there's a way over there. There's a tower there. Have I been to that tower? Yes. That tower is where, let me think about it. That tower, it's where we became a royal soldier. I don't remember what we had to get there, but I remember it being needed for the royal soldier quest. Whoa! Ba 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 ba. One thing that I need to be sure of also is that I should actually be stepping on, you know, suspicious looking tiles, because
you're goddamn right.
Like we discovered last time, sometimes, like in Zelda 2, sometimes just random tiles have actual fields for us to get into. So yeah, this is the tower, but then this spot just ends. Okay. So yeah. Getting back to what I was saying before. What it like, let me narrow down all of my information thus far to something very simple. I believe what has to be the solution is that there must be a place on the world map that I can get to that I couldn't get to before. And B, it needs to be in the upper world because that's where the queen is. However, sometimes you have to go through the lower world to get to the upper world, or to get to a different part of the upper world. What's this? Okay. Like I'm saying, suspicious spot, you know? I would use a fairy water if Barb wasn't such a low level. Oh my god. I don't think I've seen this gate before. Am I really this dumb? Is it really just this? I don't think I've been to this gate before. Or maybe I have been? Okay, this is 100% where I'm supposed to go. What a cruel way to die. I'm a traveling priest. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's do a quick save here. Oh man, what a dummy I am. All right, well that's it. Like I said, it's you know, just thinking about game design, it's exactly what I said. Must be a spot on the world map, must be a spot you know, in the upper world. But hey, we found some stuff wandering around, you know? I found some good stuff. It was really important that I got everything on the map written down.
What are these holes in the wall for?
Like, here's the thing, and this is something that I need to be clear about, right? As far as those of you out there that are like, oh my god, what an idiot, when stuff like this happens, I need you to understand that it is good when you get stuck for a little while. Because what did I achieve while I was stuck for a little while? I got screenshots of the map, I wrote down a bunch of shit, I retraced the entire path of the entire game up to this point and got a much stronger understanding of where I've been in the world thus far in the game. So like my mental map of the game and my understanding of where I've been in the game so far is much stronger now than it was before I got stuck. And I have a bunch of notes written down now as well. So it's a good thing. And it's, you know, it's a healthy part of the first time playthrough. All right. Ba-ba-da-ba. Let's walk up here to not go through the poison. And then I don't think I have any magic to protect us from the poison, but I'll check. Whoa, these Infernos have a lot more health than I remember them having. There we go. All right, now hit me with a heal. And then, yeah, does anybody have something to protect us? Nope, I don't think so. All right, we just got to tank it. All right, how we looking? We're looking fine. Ooh, special swamp area. I was gonna be a little disappointed if it wasn't a special swamp scene for the fight. Alright, so we're still a young boy. We haven't quite made hero yet. All right, let's go. Progress, ladies and gentlemen. I think Chanters, we just kick their asses. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. But they do a lot of damage when they get their Infernos off. Oofta. They both did it. One thing, actually, now that I think about it, one thing that's kind of surprising is that, you know, we're 6 games into this series, and enemies don't have dying animations yet. What was the first Final Fantasy to have enemy death animations? I can clearly remember that Final Fantasy, and just a boss doesn't count, because I remember Chaos from Final Fantasy 1 has like a really dramatic death animation, but I don't remember if the regular enemies in Final Fantasy 1 do. I don't think that they did. I know for a fact in Final Fantasy 3 the enemies had death animations. On NES this is. But did they have death animations in Final Fantasy 2? I don't remember. Let's do a heal on you and a heal more. Wait a second. Heal cost 2. Oh, but it does do more than double. Okay. Didn't Dragon Quest V have an auto party heal option? Tactics? Restore! Okay, nice. Okay, yes, it is a thing in this game also. Oh, and store items. Oh, that's also very interesting. Huh. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I'm messing around with menus and stuff. And I love Final Fantasy 3 on NES was one of my favorite ones when I played through it. I should play through it again. I have an actual Famicom cartridge of it now that I could do an English translation on, or I just have a bootleg NES cartridge of fan-translated 3. But yeah, on NES it was so good. That final dungeon is so awesome. And yeah, just the job system of 3 is so good. I am kind of wanting to play through that again. You know what's funny, though, is, so I played through a bunch of Final Fantasies, and then when I decided I wanted to play another one for the second time, right? When I went back for seconds, you know what game I went straight to? 8. I played 8 again right away. The job system just made me want to play it again right away. Or not job system, sorry, the junction system. And I wanted to get more into like weapon crafting as well. Like actually crafting up the weapons, because I didn't really do much of that in my first playthrough. Okay, is this the way to go, or should I have stayed out there? Let's find out. Fairy dragon. Keep a close eye on him here. Ah, they surround you. Yeah, they got us with the surround. Uh-oh. Now everybody's surrounded. In all the light. Well, why don't we then do Ice Bolt? We'll see how Ice Bolt and Blaze work. Oh, Ice doesn't do anything? Dang, this is a rough fight. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. So, hit me with a... Just do this. Love it. Love to see it. And then we get this. And that's probably the screen where if I hit B, it locks up the game. So I'll have to be careful on that. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna do this also. Store. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the sack. We're gonna take Nut of Magic for dash. We're gonna take I have not played Stranger of Paradise. I'd probably like it though, just because I don't know. I like Soulsy action games, you know. I do think it has, like, the most under-designed main character of any game I've ever seen. But, you know, you might get over it if the game is good. Let's take, like, an herb. Like, you can have an herb. And you can have an herb. Yeah. But for the most part, yeah, we don't really need that stuff. Girlfriend's dad pulled you aside after a week of playing and was like, hey, pay attention to your girlfriend more and stop playing NES all day. I thought you were talking about Final Fantasy VIII for a second and your GF. Like, not the GF's dad part. Obviously, GF's dad means girlfriend's dad. But then I still read the quote and thought that your girlfriend's dad was backseating you in Final Fantasy VIII to pay more attention to your GFs. Played all the way through Final Fantasy 1 on NES at your girlfriend's house in high school. That's great. When my high school girlfriend and I hung out, did we play games together ever, really? No, we usually, like, we watched a lot of movies and animes and stuff. She was pretty disappointed that I didn't like The Princess Bride very much. All right. Whoa, Stone Beast. I'll give it an Ice Bolt and a Blaze and see what's up. Okay, okay. Maybe we sap this guy. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Okay, yikes. Who else has sap? Is it Muriel? No. Barbara. Oh, okay, okay. Right. Iron Eyes. I've seen this before. Where it's like, now we have a turn to basically buff and stuff, or heal. I don't really want to, though. So we'll just do this. We'll see when he unstones himself. We're still doing a little bit of damage. Whoa. Okay, dude, that was an ordeal. That enemy. And then what's she sitting at for MP? 25? Okay, this tells me it's time to, like, instead of turning around, I think it's time to return and come back. But yeah, that's funny. I don't know if I ever played a game to completion at a friend's house, you know? But maybe like Conker's Bad Fur Day, I might have played all the way through. Probably not, though, but maybe. All right, I need to go. Oh, we can return to the island cave. That's convenient. You know where I need to go, though, is to the other world. I need to buy a broadsword. So I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go, pop over here, and then I gotta remember what town had them, but... Oh, let's, take me back to just this. Very nice. Oh, I feel like I'm going to the farthest away hole, though. Yeah, if my goal is to just get to the lower world, we should just go to Sheena and go this way. Bum. All right, pop me over here. Jump me down. And now here we can go return to what is a place that would have the broadsword? I think Amaru. Right? Does this make sense? I feel like we come down. No? Where's the weapon store here? There's the item store. Okay, hang on. I might be dumb. Let's try... San Marino? Maybe Taruka. Bap, boop, bap, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep. Oh, I saw it. Weapons store? No? Ay, ay, ay. Do remember that the giant hammer is 85? For Hassan, that might be better than, that might be better than the broadsword for him. I don't think Rydok has it. Why is this stumping me? What's a place that would have a good weapon store? Because I feel like this is going to be way outdated. Yeah, this is garbage. Alright, sorry, I'm dumb. I guess we do try San Marino? Or maybe it is in Amaru and I just didn't find this. I just need to look harder for the store. But right. This is the place where I think this guy's an armor shop. Yeah. Does he have anything good? No. Nothing even close to good. Wait, wouldn't it be lower Rydok? Or upper Rydok? Lower? Lower Rydok is where I just was, right? Or did I... Oh my god, why is this game so confusing, dude? It's so... The upper versus lower world in this game is fucking me up so bad, dude. It's so confusing. Okay, there's the weapon shop guy. Okay, yeah, see, he's got bullshit. I think it's lower Rydok. And the reason I think that is because I think lower Rydok is where you can buy the royal clothes. Which makes me think that maybe it's also where you can buy a decent weapon. Okay, so now that we're in lower world, take me to Rydok. Except I do think that this is where I already looked. It sure is. This is insane to me. The funny thing is, I thought when I found the broadsword being sold, I thought to myself, I should write down where these shops are. And I specifically decided not to because I thought that it would not be hard to remember. It's gotta be Amaru. You know, the place that's lowest on the list. And then I just have to find the store. I think I left before actually finding it. Oh my god, it's right here. God, I'm an asshole. All right, there we go. Giant Hammer 85. This is 88. I mean, it increases Hasan by 12, while Dash only gets an increase of 6. So yeah, I feel like we give it to him. And now we can... Well, we'll check if we should sell the Iron Claw, or if it would be better on someone else. Okay, we'll sell it. $525. All right, there we go. That, man, it takes me so much longer to do everything in this game than it should. But all right. So now we can use the shrine to quickly go back to the future. Or no, this is the past. Wait. Yeah. Or whatever. Us being young makes it seem like we're from the past? No, and we are. Did I tell you guys I had COVID a second time? I got brain fog. All right, here we go. Those remains probably aren't human. They've almost completely disintegrated. Man, wait a second, though. I wonder, like, look, I imagine his weapon matters, but when Hasan does jump kick, do you think that, that's even using his weapon power? Ooh, Barbara level 8. All right, all right. She learned return now. All right. Hang on a second. I gotta look at something. He's a fighter. What if I go equip you nothing? Okay. I mean, it says that it will greatly lower his attack power to equip nothing. Yes, Dragon Quest VII is on PS1. Bum, ba-da-bum. And I'm gonna make it my goal to speedrun that one, because every time that I mention Dragon Quest VII, everyone's like, oh, that one is so long. Dude, I'm gonna beat it in 40 hours. I'm just kidding. I hear it'll take 100 hours to beat it. Which means... Ooh, look at that level up. Which means if I don't play Dragon Quest VII before I have my child, I'm probably never going to play it. Iron Helm. Sack it. I mean, I kind of, oh, I have no idea how long this one is supposed to take. But I do tend to take a little bit longer on these games because, you know, there's usually some tricky stuff as far as what to do, where to go. And, you know, it takes me a minute to figure that stuff out. I think I have to go follow orders. I think everybody kills the killer goose except we sap the stone beast. Ooh, that's rough. Then let's do a heal more. We'll just kick its ass. See what happens. Nice. Good. Ay, 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 this guy's doing a lot of damage. Alright, he didn't ironize that time. Love the auto restore, man. I am starting to lose track. I'm starting to lose track a little bit of where I've been. The stone dragons are just, they're significantly more of a problem than anything else in the area. Maybe I should sleep them. Ah, dang. That's what next time I'm gonna try to sleep them right away. See if that works. Didn't work that time, but that doesn't necessarily mean it'll never work. Okay, Muriel already is down to 39 MP. $28. It appears I accidentally went the correct way here. Alright, here we go. Skullgaroo, and then, does anybody have stop spell yet? I don't think so. So we'll go Sleep Stone Beast. And Sap Stone Beast. Maybe I'll just surround him, actually. Nice. Okay, the sleep worked. And the illusion worked. So now we'll sap him. Ay, he's still getting his big spell off, though. We need someone to learn stop spell to be able to deal with these guys, I feel like. I think that's going to be the actual solution to this enemy. I love this kind of thing, though. Like, here's this enemy, I need to do this certain strategy to deal with it, you know? Oops, she's at 17. So so we're gonna need to pull out pretty soon here. Flame Man. How about we Ice Bolt Flame Man? Ooh, 33, okay. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I think... we go, a little bit further, like I'm saying. All right, those dudes are worth a lot of experience. I'm really surprised it's taken so long for Barbara to level up more. Like that's why I was seeing if like it was dividing our experience by our party. Maybe it is. It's just the amount that it says is what's already divided. Like, for example, what I mean is that last fight that gave us 187, maybe if we only had 2 characters in our party, it would give us 374, you know? And it would just say, like, everyone gets 374. And that's why. Okay, it looks like we're at the end here. Oh, let's go back to orders so we can take care of the fairy dragons and then Ice Bolt the flame men. Ooh. The fairy dragon getting us with surround is rough. All right, nice. And then Muriel is down to 8. All right. So let me just... I just want to see if there's a door here. All right, just kill them before they do surround. That's what we need here. Boom. All right, nice. Okay. Does anyone else have outside? I don't think so. Correct. Okay, yep. All right. Heal me up. Oh, I didn't save last time, I don't think. Yeah. Da 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 bum bum ba da 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 da. That whole part of Wind Waker is so cool. I always liked the story dump on that game with that music. Do da 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 da. Because the instrumentation is really good. Like the choice of instruments is very good. And when the strings come in, bam, ba 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 bam bam bam, ba 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 bam ba bam, and you're like, oh fuck yeah, here comes Link. I may not be the biggest Zelda fan, but you know, sometimes they nail it. And Wind Waker, in general, they kind of nailed it. How much would I actually want to do a playthrough of Wind Waker right now, though? I don't know. I think my big problem with Zelda games, is that particularly 3D Zelda games, is that the dungeons are boring. The dungeons, I feel like they're very tedious and it takes a long time to complete them, while the puzzles are not super hard, like, you know. I'm talking in general. They have their moments, right? They got their moments. Did I go down here? I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, I played Minish Cap when it was new, and I remember really liking it when it was like back then. Just from memory, from only having played the game games however many times, just totally from memory, my favorite my favorite one, and besides Zelda 2, because Zelda 2 is totally different, right? So if we're talking about like the top-down ones, I don't know, those ones I'm quite a fan. I am quite a fan of. I really like original Zelda on NES. I think it's an amazing game. I also quite enjoy Link's Awakening. I even like the remake of Link's Awakening, both the original and the remake. Awesome games. Yo, Danger. And then Link Between Worlds. I remember Link Between Worlds. I only played it once, but I remember Link Between Worlds being top tier. But yeah, it's been a long time since I played Minish Cap. I've been kind of looking for a Game Boy Advance game to play again, just like on my Game Boy Advance. Maybe I should load up Minish Cap. Oh, no. There's two doors here. Yeah, I wait, is this where I came from? I'm starting to get a little distracted here. Tactics Ogres for GBA? I've heard of Tactics Ogre, but I did not know it was on Game Boy Advance. I thought it was on PS1. But I mean, there might have been a Game Boy Advance version. Isn't the story of Tactics Ogre that so Tactics Ogre came out and Squaresoft, it came out only in Japan. And then Square was like, "Wow, Tactics Ogre, what a hit. How about we hire the guys who made Tactics Ogre to make..." I don't remember there being this much grass on the ground. But no, that is just the exit. Okay. I thought the game was trying to trick me because I didn't remember all this grass. Square was like, "Tactics Ogre, what a hit. Why don't we hire them to make us a Final Fantasy game?" And so that's how we got Final Fantasy Tactics, where the Tactics Ogre team made Final Fantasy Tactics. And then the Tactics Ogre team was like, "Wow, Final Fantasy Tactics is a hit in the US, huh? Why don't we release Tactics Ogre in the US also?" So they did that, and then Square, like, sued them for, like, a conflict of interest or whatever in releasing a game that competes with Final Fantasy Tactics. And thus, Tactics Ogre on PS1 is like extremely expensive. The English version is like super rare because it was only sold for a short time before they got sued. This is the story that I've heard. I don't know what percentage correct it is. What is this? Have I been here? Bada 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 bada. Do 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 do. Bada 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 bada. Bada bada bada. 100%. Okay, I have been here. I feel like the fights in this area are really distracting my ability to mentally map this place. Like, this has taken me forever. Right. It's all so clear now. I remember so clearly now that that's what it was. Okay. Bada 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 bada. Flame Men I might not actually need to use Ice Bolt on. They seem pretty weak. There's part of me that says I need these ladies to have better weapons, and then another part of me that says I gotta put tactics onto do your best mode and let them use magic. Let Hasen carry us through the game in his big, strong arms. I mean, dude, these jump kicks he's doing are no joke. Okay. Idiot Dash. You already know. You already know what's down there. You've already been down. You've already been both directions. You just can't remember what's down either of them. Ay, ay, ay. At some point, I'll be confident in this dungeon. Bum, ba-da-bum. Chest? Oh, this is the way down. So actually, I don't think I have been the left way. Oh, I just heard a sound effect while I wasn't paying attention. Which one is the best introduction to the series? All right. So here's what I think so far. If you're okay with starting super simple, right? You're okay with it being a little grindy, and it's just super, we're starting out with the basics with an appreciation for how simple things used to be. Then you should just start with the first one. If you want to skip to when you have a party and the game is more open and you actually have to like figure out what to do a little bit more, then 2 is great for starting. But if you're really particularly interested in like the class system and having some customization over your party, then you can skip to 3. If you're mostly focused on story, like I really just want a good story, then skip to 4 or 5. Wait, are you kidding? The left way that I hadn't gone yet was just a dead end right there? Oh, brother. Brother Dash. You need to get your shit together. Yeah. Like, Dragon Quest 1 is a very simple game. It's a little grindy. But, like, for what it is, and for, like, the appreciation of, like, this is essentially the first JRPG ever, and that kind of thing, like, the historic value of it and stuff, I loved it, you know? It was such a good, such a fun game to play through. Especially for me, because when I played through it, it was right after I had the carpal tunnel surgery, and so I needed a game that I could play with one hand, you know? And so it was a perfect thing of just, like, I've only, you know, my right hand is completely out of commission. It's in a cast, and I just want to play I just need a one-handed game, you know? Oh, it was perfect. What up, Midna? Thank you for the good luck. Nope, I meant heal. Barb. Why was my arm in a cast? Just my wrist. I had surgery for carpal tunnel syndrome. Bum ba bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-ba ba-da-bum. All right. So once again, my strat for Dragon is sleep him, surround him. No! Okay. All right. Is it Muriel that saps? No. Yeah, I appreciate that, RNGesus. Very, very glad to be better. Oh my god! Oh, that's really bad, dude. These stone beasts are so annoying. Ay. Now he's doing this stupid move. All right, so now gotta heal everybody up, and we gotta retreat. And she's the only one with outside, so we gotta retreat manually. But now I wonder if Barbara's gonna get more exp- Oh my god, just run from this. Correct, no Phoenix Downs. Phoenix Downs in the Dragon Quest series are actually like super rare and precious. Whoops. Alright. As long as Dash and Hassan are both alive, then combat shouldn't be too bad. And yeah, there is a revive spell that you get later. But yeah, we don't have that yet. But it's all right. This is my favorite. This is my favorite thing about JRPGs is like having to retreat now, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna retreat. We're gonna regroup. Gonna get our shit together. Save the game. And then we're gonna come back in and beeline straight to the end. Because I've finally got the dungeon like mapped out in my head. And we've seen every corner, we've seen every wrong way to go, we've opened every chest. So now we're coming back in real quick. And yeah, I feel like the enemies are giving more experience now. So I think that is what it is. I think the game does indeed divide experience among the party members. Bum, ba-da-bum. Bum, ba-da-bum. And so I'm actually totally fine with Muriel losing a bit of experience here if it means that Barbara's catching up a little bit. Wait. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yes, I am going the wrong way, for sure. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bam-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-ba-ba-da-bum. Hey, I know the down. I know the way down really well. Still working on the way up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, hey, got a little lucky there with the low encounters. All right, return, Rhydock. One thing that kind of annoys me, if you have someone you need to revive, is I feel like now I have to go to this guy. So we have to go to the church, do the revive, then we gotta go to the inn to get everybody else up, and then we gotta come back to the church to save. Except, let me check something though. That might not actually be true. Because, oh no, it is true. Because look, we revived her and she's not full. So that tells me that we need to go to the inn. And then, you know, you want to save after you go to the inn, not before. Okay, and then I'm also, real quick, I know I didn't save, but that's because we're gonna go to Sheena. We're gonna go to the hole in the ground. You guys know Andes mints? You know what I'm talking about? The little, like, they're like chocolates with like a... It's like a relatively thin rectangular chocolate with like a... There's like a middle layer of mint. We've all been to hotels. Okay, check this out though. Mrs. Dash got some that are like cherry in the middle. Instead of mint, it's a cherry layer. Oh man, it's next level. You gotta try the cherry kind. They should be the standard. All right. Hit me with a broadsword. Broadschwed. For Dash. Now, I think we can sell... Well, we'll check. Oh, first, you can use the Nut of Magic. Get some MP. And then Chain Sickle... Neither of them can use it. Is there anything that they can use? Ooh, Barb can use the Chain Cross? Okay, that seems sweet. So let's go sell... Dash... Chain Sickle. Very nice. And then, is that enough to buy Chain Cross? Yes? Awesome. Alright, so then we can sell Barb's Thorn Whip. Alright, done. Have I ever seen the big green dubs of Dragon Ball Z? No. And the thing is, I've barely seen Dragon Ball Z. I've seen the first, like, 20 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. And they were really good. It was awesome. But for some reason, I didn't get any further than that. I would say that I need to get back on Dragon Ball Z, but, like, it's like the wife and I watch it together. And right now... If we sit down and we're gonna like watch something, what we do is we play Yakuza. We're on Yakuza 4 right now. That's our thing. The new Naked Gun. I don't have any interest in the new Naked Gun. Maybe I'm wrong about it, right? Sure, I might be wrong about it, but I just cannot... I have... Zero part of me believes that it could possibly be good. You know what, though? I'll give it a shot. If someone's recommending the new Naked Gun, I'll give it a shot. Because at least it's trying to make me laugh, you know? And, who knows? Who knows? Maybe Liam Neeson is a secret comedic genius, and I just need to give him a chance. But yeah, I was an Inuyasha kid instead of a Dragon Ball Z kid. Like many other things, I was kind of more into like girls animes and girls mangas when I was a kid. And Inuyasha is basically Dragon Ball Z for girls. All right, we're getting there. Skolagaru! If I think that we need to watch more Dragon Ball Z, what? Why? Does it get girly? Well, like you know, like I said, we gotta you know, we got Yakuza to play. Sailor Moon is Dragon Ball Z for girls. I mean, you know, they can both be that. I'm running away from Stone Beast, man. But yeah, I think Mrs. Dash was a bit of a Sailor Moon nut at some point, right? Big into Sailor Moon. Bum ba bum. Bum ba bum. I never watched Sailor Moon. When I was like, so there was a point in time where when I was like a kid, I liked Pokemon because everybody liked Pokemon. You couldn't not like, you can't be a kid and not like Pokemon. It just doesn't make sense, right? But I still like rejected anime in general for no good reason. It was just like, I don't know, weird foreign cartoons, right? And so like I just like dismissed it as like weird stuff from another country, from Japan, which was like wacky land, you know? So that was part of the reason I didn't watch Dragon Ball Z when it was on, and I didn't watch Sailor Moon, you know? And then when I was a little bit older, a friend of mine introduced me to Inuyasha, and then I started watching that. Was that you? No, it was in like 6th grade. Before I met Danger Valentine, I had another friend. You know, yeah. But that's what I'm saying though, Kino, is that I was a bit older at that point. I'm talking about when I was a kid. I rejected anime for no good reason, right? And then when I was a little bit older, when I was like 14, no, way younger than 14. Huh. What would I have been? Like 11? When I was like 11? Friend of mine introduced me to Inuyasha. And then like Danger Valentine then introduced me to Cowboy Bebop. And then at that point I was just sold on anime, you know. But I had already missed out on some stuff at that point. The stone beasts are just too much hassle, dude. Middle school, you discovered that anime had boobs and panties? Oh, yeah. I mean, so that definitely became a big part of it. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, like, so, right, I watched the show Inuyasha, but then I found out that the manga of Inuyasha had a lot of boobs in it. And the same author had another series called Ranma 1/2, which if you thought Inuyasha had a lot of boobs in it, oh man, Ranma 1/2 is like a dumb, ridiculous premise that only served for the author to draw as many boobs as possible, it seemed like. Like how many editions? What do you call one of the books of the series? Yeah, but like one of them in the series. Volumes? How many volumes of Ranma 1/2 was there a scene that took place in a girl's bathhouse? So there would be one 2-page spread of a big bathhouse with like 100 topless ladies drawn on it, just like throwing things or something, like chaos was breaking out, you know what I mean? But yeah, so you know. Okay, I think I already went left and right here, and it's time to just open the doors. Bada. Do. Oh, dash made level 16. Whoops. Oh man, that's a hell of a level, dude. No new spell though. All right, now we're inside. Just a minute. The Demon King will surely recognize me. Perhaps it would be better if you carried the mirror. Let us continue. Okay. So, we got it, right? Okay, now we have it. We have it now. Oh! There's holes. There's buttons. Metal slime! Okay, he's gone already. Okay. Aha, so that opened the doors. Ah, and now we're lighting up the dungeon. You know what? I actually forgot that Dragon Quest V had like really interesting dungeon designs that had like interesting tech like this. All right, I gotta turn the CRT on. I gotta see what the dark parts look like if they're any brighter, because they're pretty. The dark parts are pretty dark on this TV, but I bet I could. I think I could see the holes a little bit. Yeah, you can definitely see where the holes are. Man, that CRT looks good. Dancer clothes. Very stylish. Okay, yeah, looks like we can't go straight left there. We gotta go around here like this. Big hole up there, so we'll see what's here. Ah. Ah. That's really clever. I actually wonder, I was kind of looking like trying to see if you know, how well we could see the dark parts. And I didn't notice that there was anything visible here that wasn't a hole. But you know, I just saw that it generally looked like a hole. So I figured the whole thing was a hole. But it turns out maybe maybe that was there the whole time. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Nice. That's a fun dungeon gimmick there. Oh, and here we go. He's gonna be up here. He's gonna be like standing and like doing a little jig. Oh no! Oh, he's still. All right. Here he is. It's Mudo, baby.
Oh, why don't you foolish people just give up? I am Mudo. Soon I will rule the entire world. I could have given you power, but now you must die.
Oh shit! All right. Oh, Twitch wants an ad break. I'm snoozing it. They only let me snooze so many times per stream, but we're using one now. All right, here we go. Let's go into follow orders mode, and let's go. I'm gonna sap him. I'm gonna surround him, and I'm gonna double sap him. Excellent. Awesome. Okay. So I think sap lowers his defense. I'm gonna keep trying to surround him. Surround lowers accuracy. Ah, now he's raising his defense back up. Okay, let's go surround and sap. Oh! Hang on, I have to read what just happened. I didn't catch it. It went a little bit too quick. Okay, shouted in Dash's voice. Back me up. Oh! Interesting. He changed my party tactics, so then Muriel changed what she did. Instead of doing what I told her to do. Okay. So we gotta go tactics, follow orders, and then surround and sap. I don't think surround is working. Damn, okay. So let's go. I'll do a heal on Barb. You do a jump kick. You heal more yourself. And you... maybe sleep him. See if sleep works. Dang. Okay. We'll resap him again. Whoa! Nice crit. Okay. Alright, let's go. Murray will do a regular heal on Hassan. Alright. Him casting heal, or upper, I mean, is kind of a waste of a turn. We just have to sap him back down. Uh-oh. Ooh, big hit. Alright, so we'll go heal more, Hassan. And then just keep fighting him. Wait a second, we never used the mirror. Oh, but well, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use the mirror. You do your jump kick. You heal more dash. Ooh, she's running out of MP. Okay, Mudo wasn't looking funny. But alright, there we go. Whoa! Alright. Big damage, big experience. Mario learned Bang. I think Bang hits all enemies, so that's good.
Fools, I cannot be defeated. When next we meet, I will thoroughly destroy you.
Now, use the Mirror of Ra. There we go. Alright. Yep. No. Item. Mirror.
Whoa, a mirror? Am I supposed to be scared?
Swing. It's you.
I couldn't really.
Could it really be you? Shara, my wife? By the way, how did I get here? You, in this world, were the Demon King Mudo. I was Mudo? Surely you jest. But my head hurts so much. It's like waking up from a bad dream. Of course, this is a world of dreams. And anything is possible in a dream. Don't you see, Shara? Your friends are also inhabitants of the dream world. That's why he looks like our son. Okay, what is he saying? Right now, we are in the upper world. So the upper world, they're saying, is the dream world. Okay, okay.
Is everything okay? We came as soon as we could. Yeah. Now we just have to wait for the Demon King to show himself.
General Tom, it's you.
That name again. My name is Solji, and don't you forget it. Your Highness?
Interesting. Remember your duties. Escort us back to the castle immediately.
Yes, right away.
You safely brought me my queen. Come by the castle later, and you shall be rewarded. All right, all right. Well, hit me with an outside. We've got just enough MP for it. Back to the castle. The castle of dreams, apparently. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, and then we've both got broadswords, yes. We'll take a shave real quick here. All right, back to the castle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, here he is. Or, no. Oh. Oh, you've returned? Have you seen Solji and that woman? No. What? No, they haven't returned yet. So the king was Mudo after all? Yes. You say so, but that doesn't explain where they are. Perhaps we should give them a little more time. When viewed in the mirror of Ra, the king of Rydok became the queen Shera. The demon king Mudo, when reflected in that mirror, became Rydok's king. And General Solji, from whom everybody called Tom, where did they go? Where did they go? Where did they go now? Where did they go? Nobody was able to sleep that night, and then it dawned. Well, we have waited, and they still haven't returned. You should go out and look for them. All right. I guess that's the chapter we're on now, is,
Wait, I don't understand. The king invites us to go to his castle, and he doesn't show up. Are we fools?
No.
Of course not. Something must be wrong.
I think I understand. The king wants us to go to his castle. So that's where you should go. Do you understand? Yes? That's why you're our leader, Dash. I think it means we go to the underworld castle. So I think what we're saying is Take me here. At some point in the game, there's got to be a quicker way to switch between worlds. Some kind of link between worlds, if you will. Yeah, I gotta play through it again. I haven't played it since it was brand new, but I remember it being like the best Zelda. You know, up there. Okay, so now go to this castle, eh? Because yeah, the king and the queen were dreaming. Oh my god, wait, it all makes sense now. The king and the queen were in a deep sleep. Remember? They're not sick. They're in a deep sleep. And the queen was dreaming about the mirror because it's what they needed in their dream. And now that we've saved their dream, they're going to be awoken. I get it now. You have information about the prince? Yes. Good, come with me. Okay, nice. I think I'm starting to pick this up. This is really cool. This game's like this relationship between the two worlds is getting real interesting. I did not expect it to be this.
Have you heard about General Tom? It's so sad.
And like he wants to be called Solji, so that's what he's called in the dream.
Get in there!
Ah, jeez.
I'm going to inform the king. Until then, you'll wait in here. You must be foolish to have come here on your own. I'm terribly sorry. I shouldn't have put you in prison. I misunderstood my orders. Come with me.
Oh, that is funny.
First, I'd like to apologize for my soldiers. You sure resemble my son. But you're the one who helped me inside that dream. Did you accompany the queen to defeat Mudo?
Yes.
That was just a dream, wasn't it? Let me try to explain. I was on my way to defeat Mudo in a great ship. But a mysterious light surrounded us. We never made it to the castle. When I regained consciousness, I was Mudo. Thank you for ending that nightmare. I'm sure the people of the dream world are pleased, but it's too early to celebrate. I have something to ask you. Follow me outside.
The king and queen talking about their dreams as if they were real. It seems that they believe in the dream world. Could this be true?
I think so.
I'll have to consider this more.
That night we returned, my husband was wounded.
Oh, hey, Mia.
Mudo caused much pain. It's the same here. After we left Mudo's castle, we awoke here. I'm grateful that I could help my husband. But I don't cow why I became the king in the dream world. And you travel so easily between both worlds. Nah, she didn't claw me. She bit me earlier, though. You know, she was like nibbling at my fingernails, you know, trying to clean them. But then she did like the gnaw, but she got my finger like all the way back in her back molars, you know, where she's got like lots of leverage. So like her little nibble that she tried to do was like a real fucking chomp on my finger, and actually like it drew the tiniest bit of blood. Right at the start of the stream. Alright, the king wants to talk outside, which might be out here? No. Where'd he go? I wonder how much they were trying to make me think that it was a past future thing. But yeah, I'm really glad that turned out not to be the case, just because it's interesting, you know, to be kind of led down that path. And I'm like thinking about it's kind of making sense, you know, but then it turned out to be something else. That now that I know, it's gonna make way more sense now that I'm grasping what it actually is. If it was a past future, people could see me, but why? Why would the rule of a past future system necessarily guarantee that there wouldn't also be some kind of weird phantom thing happening? You know, we were just covered in time travel goo, which also made us invisible. Where the hell did this king go? I may have to start talking to people. But no, that is what I'm saying though, which is that I had this idea that it was like a past future thing, but it didn't totally make sense, right? It left a lot of questions. And so it's cool that it turned out to be something else. But I do feel like with like the caving in and the old and young version of like those two characters in like the waterfall town and stuff, I do think that they were leading on a timeline thing rather than a dream thing. Which I like, you know, I like that they kind of were leading on something that it's not. Oh, that's him up there.
You're here. Let me finish my story. Thanks to you, I am no longer Mudo of the dream world. However, in my absence...
They spelled absence wrong. I've seen this particular incorrect spelling of absence elsewhere also.
The real Mudo has grown strong. If nothing is done, he may soon conquer the world.
but I won't let that happen. You seem to have the ability to come and go between worlds. Will you help us? Of course. We have no more ships here. Have you heard of the Gent clan? Yes? Actually, I haven't, but I didn't have my finger on the D-pad. They have a divine ship at their shrine. Show them this letter of introduction. I'm sure they'll let us borrow the ship.
Dash received the royal letter.
The Gent clan lives in a village in the northern mountains. I will alert the northern gate that you are coming. All right, excellent. There we go. Let's go, dude. Huge progress. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum.
With the return of the king and queen, morale is up again. Surely Mudo won't be able to control the king again. I heard that you're responsible for the king's recovery. I thank you, but the worst is yet to come. It's useless. How can we get to Mudo's island without a ship? Even if we find one, we can't take the whole army. Huh.
Everything in the dream world is like something in the real world. Does that mean I exist in the dream world too? Do you think I could meet myself? Yeah, probably. Would that even be possible? The king is waiting for you outside. Have you guys ever met yourself in a dream? I don't think I ever have. I don't believe I have ever had a dream where I was talking to myself. That's kind of interesting. After all these years, I finally have to make the bed. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad they're awake.
Wasn't that a terrible story? Our king thought he was Mudo.
Dash, you must truly be our... Just be careful.
The king and the queen. Oh, yeah. We
Talked to him already. Yeah. We still gotta find the prince. But we are the dream prince. So it'll be interesting when we find the real prince. So you had a dream where you were someone else talking to you? That's funny. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. When the king found out what happened, Tom was executed. Wait, what? Tom was executed? What did he do wrong? I don't remember him doing anything wrong.
I may not agree with it. I can understand. Tom knew the consequences of letting that imposter into the castle.
Wait, what?
Gaben knew too, so he ran away.
Wait. Weren't we the imposter? We got Tom executed? Do. Poor Arnold, man.
The king is awake. Maybe the red pepper was effective.
All these flowers are for Tom. He was a great man.
Oh, man.
Dreams. Where's that blasted book on dreams? I'm sure I had a book about dreams. Oh.
All right, so we're headed for the northern gate now, but you know we got plenty more people to talk to here. If you have information about the fake prince, come to the castle. Wonder what they want him for. You look like the prince. I wonder if this place is updated. Nope. Yeah, them letting us in is why we're better now. Unless they mean like there was an imposter a long ass time ago. And that's how they got put to sleep in the first place or something. And they're not talking about when they let us in.
We used to work in the castle. The prince was still very young then.
General Tom was very excited to see the king and queen. General Tom has never really liked his name. He told me once he wanted to be called Soldier.
Oh.
Gaben left the castle. I wonder if it had anything to do with General Tom.
All right. The king and queen are finally awake. They've been dreaming for a long time. Perhaps Mudo cursed them. All right, nice chance to save the game real quick. And get going. There it is, the Northern Gate.
I've already heard from the King of Rhydock. Watch out!
I'm on my way to the Gent clan in the Northern Mountains. Where are you headed?
All right, off we go, the Northern Mountains. So real quick, wait, let me think about this for a second. We're in the real world now, yeah? Yes. And then I was actually thinking earlier that it seemed like it made more sense that the magic map would be the dream world map because it's like magic and fancy and dreamy, but I guess it's the opposite. So now I can update my notes to where I have upper and lower marked as past and present. I can switch those to dream and real, perhaps. Well, there's two maps, Taco. Yeah. You see that mountain over there? You can go there. But this is only one map. There's two maps. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes here and trying to think. If we pop this open, we have A, B, C, D, E, and this is the... What world is this? God, I'm so fucking confused, man. This is the upper world. Yes, this is the upper world. Alright, and so give me an F right here. And then I mark that down as Mudo's castle. Okay. You think the king wanted to be Mudo? Nah, I think Mudo just had the ability to fuck with their dreams, you know? MS Paint map? Well, so what I did was I opened the map like this, and I took a screenshot of it. And then I opened the screenshot in Paint and embiggened it to double size. So here's one map, here's the other, so I got both the maps here, and then I'm writing on them as I go. All right, evil pot, new enemies. Bum, ba-da-bum. Ooh, fancy animation. So it looks like these things have pretty high defense. Like from FF7? Yeah, well, the ones in FF7, don't you like give them items and they give you AP? I'm gonna switch to just do your best. Do your best. Alright, alright. AI party members are figuring out what spells to use. And here we go. This must be the Gent clan, but hang on a second. No, we'll go straight into town here. Do Your Best was also the name of one of Kampa's attacks in Hyperdimension Neptunia. The Fur Hood. Alright, here we go. Hang on a second. I need to mark this on the map. So it's right there, huh? So this is I. And now I'm gonna have to take an updated screenshot at some point that has the map filled out. But that'll be good for now.
This is the holy village of Gent.
Okay, Gent.
Surely you've come here for help from the gods.
The elder said he doesn't know how to heal the king of Rydok. Really? The king is already awake? Maybe the elder's blessing only took time.
Alright, alright. New town. New bunch of stuff.
Legend tells of a flying horse that once came through this village. This horse is its descendant.
Actually, I feel like that text that it was more of the... I think it was one of those.
This village sells blessed weaponry. Does that mean if you don't use them for good, you'll be struck down?
Alright, what do we got? Whoa! Morning Star, good for Barb. Holy Shved, good for those two. Whoa. Okay, okay. I'm happy about these. And then, do you have other stuff? Oh, she's the armor shop. Clothes hiding. Silver tiara, iron helm. All right, all right. The usual stuff from the item shop. Have you come to have a sickness cured? No. You've come on a pilgrimage? Welcome all. Bless us, everyone. I came to this village with hopes to heal my daughter. I've been here for several days already. I wonder if it's useless. Well, first thing, definitely take a shave here. Oh, yeah. Whenever you hear pilgrimage now. Rosary beads? Do you think they have beads? I see, and then the same building is the inn. Oh, you know what? I do have some excess stuff to sell. And yeah, we should heal because I've got it on do your best mode where they're using a bunch of MP. Hollow Knight had the Pilgrim's Path. I don't really remember that. This is the house of the Elder of the Gent Clan. Be careful not to break anything. Unless you're talking about, there was that, like, extra book or whatever, or comic or something that, like, tied into Hollow Knight, and it, like, talked about the journey to Hallownest from, like, the outside. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that's the Elder's house. Whoops. They give you lots of exits without having to run all the way back. The Gent Clan is badly in need of soldiers. We're such a peaceful village. Can we talk to her from across? Nope. The gods provide us with what we need. Therefore, we must remember to thank them. It saddens me that I'll one day eat these cows. But that's why we're raising them. It's what the gods would have provided, or it's what the gods have provided. These cows do not quite look right, I feel like. I feel like the cows are, I don't know, is it that they look really boxy, but cows are pretty boxy. Something about these cows. Nut of magic. Beautiful. Ba-doo-da-doo-da-doo-dee.
Welcome, adventurers. Can I help you?
Why, sure.
You don't seem sick. So what do you want from me?
Dash gave the royal letter to the elder.
Really? The King of Rhydock is awake at last. And he has sent you to borrow my divine ship. Surely there are already boats at the castle. I cannot even let the king borrow our boat, for it can only be piloted by a member of the Gent clan. Seems you've wasted your time.
Oh, yeah? Is this a waste of time, old man? I got your hat. I got your pointy hat. Chamorro is late again.
It seems you've wasted your time.
I wonder if Chamorro is going to be our member of the Gent clan that's going to join the party. I'm home.
Chamorro, where were you?
Sorry, grandfather.
Ugh.
Who are these people, grandfather?
They've come to borrow our divine ship for the King of Rhydock.
Well, what would they want with our divine ship?
Don't get excited. I told them no.
A wise decision. Ugh.
Oh.
Chamorro, hear my voice. Don't let them leave. Go to Mudo's island, together with these people in the divine ship.
What happened, Chamorro?
Let these people take the ship. I will go with them.
What has happened to you?
I just heard a divine voice.
You think these might be the legendary people?
I don't know. I just have to do this. Will you release the seal on the divine ship?
Oh, very well. You have the knowledge, but I give you the permission.
Let's go.
All right, well, that was an easy resolution to that problem. Right, we're the legendary people.
Chamorro?
Yeah, you really gonna break the seal on the divine ship? We should get going.
Well, hang on. I admire Chamorro. He may be young now, but someday he'll be the Gent Elder. The Gent Cane has special healing abilities. Even in the heat of battle, it can cure light wounds.
Oh, the Gent clan won't let me see their ship. I don't even think they have a divine ship.
Prepare to be surprised, bozo. Oh yeah, here we go.
We can save time if we rest on the way.
Soon the divine ship of Jet will finally sail.
Chamorro is taking us to Mudo's island. Has he lost his mind?
Okay, we'll talk to him last. We need to check out this boat first. Hang on. We got. Oh, geez. Sometimes the fast movement in this gets me.
A great seal keeps the boat out of the water. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Very well. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. And it's boat time, dude. Now, in Dragon Quest fashion, this is when the game might really open the fuck up.
Chamorro closed his eyes and began to chant.
For the people of Gent, I request the seal be removed and the boat lowered. You have summoned me, so I will do your bidding.
Yeah, all that. Oh, yeah, with his little hooves at the bottom, too. Yo, Matt. Over yonder. Oh, man, this thing's really up there. All right. We might not get the boat yet, though. They might just be sailing us around. But I think we're gonna earn this boat. Eventually, it will be ours.
We've arrived. This is Mudo's Island.
Let's go.
Wait, I'm staying here.
What? After you've come all this way?
You'd like this game, but you don't play anything less than 60 FPS. This is 60 FPS. What? It might be a good idea for someone to stay with the ship. Barbara can make her own decisions. All right. So, now we got info. The Boy of Gent, he's level 10. He's got the Gent cane. And then some basic equipment. Do I have anything in the sack for him? Maybe the pointed hat would be good for him. Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, you're telling me the pointed hat is less stylish than the leather cap? Get out of here. Yeah, Bloodborne is 30. It's like everybody's biggest complaint about the game. Silk robe for him? Oh yeah, that's good. And then I don't imagine he can wear the iron helm, but maybe he can wear the headband. And yeah, no, that it is true about Bloodborne. When I first load up Bloodborne, I want to puke at the because of the 30 FPS. And then after like 10 minutes, you just don't even notice it anymore because the game is so good. But if you played it with like the 60 FPS patch or something and you're playing it and it's in 60, I think you'd notice how good it looked the entire time. Every single boss fight, you'd be like, oh my god, I can actually see what the bosses are doing because I have so many more frames of animation to look at. Okay, now we'll go equip, you, silk robe, pointed hat, I don't have a shield to give him. Don't understand how 60 isn't the standard. I mean, that's the thing. It was the standard at first because it was like, TVs are 60, and so we make the games to update at 60. Makes perfect sense. And then fucking interlaced video fucked everything up, maybe. Maybe that was part of the reason, I don't know. Interlaced video, well... No, I shouldn't say that, because interlaced video came first. And then video game consoles were weird in that they weren't interlaced. So never mind about that part. Matt, you're fucking with me, bro. Matt's just fucking with me now. The standard US tube TV that you would buy, right? You just buy a US tube TV. It was 60 hertz. But it would only draw half the resolution every frame. So there on a standard US tube TV, there were 480 horizontal lines of pixels. And they're not pixels, by the way. That I shouldn't say pixels. There were 480 horizontal lines that the electron beam could draw. But it would, at 60 hertz, 60 frames per second, it would draw half a frame every frame, in that it would draw all of the even numbered lines, and then it would draw all of the odd numbered lines back and forth. And that's what interlaced video is. That's what interlacing is that it would create a full picture by drawing 240 lines and then drawing the other 240 lines top to bottom, interlaced. And video games were then unique in that instead of interlacing, instead of having the TV draw the even numbered lines and then the 240 even lines, then 240 odd lines back and forth, video games would instead just draw the even numbered lines only 60 times a second, right? Because when it was back and forth, it was 30. Because it was like, you would get the even numbered lines and the odd numbered lines back and forth. And so at 60 hertz, that would mean that the even lines would get drawn 30 times and the odd numbered lines would get drawn 30 times per second, right? And it was flipping back and forth between them. But video games would only draw one of them. Video games would just do even numbered lines only, or maybe odd numbered lines, doesn't matter, only 60 times a second. And that's why video games are so pixely versus like TV at the time, you know? You would watch TV at the time and the resolution looked higher, and it was because they were interlacing it. And, you know, your vision just made it okay. But yeah, so video games are blocky and pixely for two reasons. The first being that, you know, they had a lower resolution so that they could they could update the entire screen 60 times a second. And also just the lack of colors, you know. NES games looked really simple because there were so few colors on the NES. Like, for example, a lot of people have never really thought about this. The fact that the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the PlayStation 1, for the most part, basically, for the most part, they all have the same resolution. The same number of pixels are on the screen, just about, between the regular Nintendo and the Nintendo 64, or the PlayStation 1. It's just that the Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation 1, have a lot more colors that they can display, which makes the screen just makes your brain think it's higher res. And then B, also the fact that they're 3D just makes you're just perceiving it much differently, you know? But it's the same number of pixels. Isn't that interesting? Anyway, what was I talking about? That's why games were 60 frames per second, is because TVs were 60 hertz. And then at some point, some fucking jackass was like, why don't we, our game can't run at 60 FPS? Why don't we just make it run at 30? Why don't we just only update the screen half as often? And that guy, that man, Albert Einstein. Here we go. Dude, what's this boat? Yeah, this game is 60 FPS. Can't you see how smooth the screen is scrolling? Oh yeah, dude. Unless like my stream is fucked up or something. And you've been playing a 30 FPS game, Bloodborne. So not only was your joke stupid, but you're also a hypocrite. What do we got in these barrels, eh? But by the way, now that I've gone so hard on him, if you guys don't know Matt over yonder, you should go over yonder and follow his stream. He's a great streamer. And he's back, baby.
You're goddamn right.
He took some time off, but he's back now. And better than ever. And he's been playing Bloodborne, which is great. Who doesn't love Bloodborne? All right, look at this. We have made it to the fire lava dungeon. Oh shit, I stepped in the lava. I wonder how much damage it did. Okay, not too bad. All right, everybody do your best. Oh, he's got Infernos, huh? It's probably not going to do a lot of damage. Nah, I haven't beat Silksong yet. I wanted to start this game because I just wanted something a little bit more relaxing. And now people keep voting for this to be the backup game and when, you know, FF7 dies. Oh, we got the dancing jewels, dude. Oh! Oh, damn. We got a couple of folks, stop spelled. There we go, we got them. Oh, wow, yeah, they're worth a lot of money. Do I think I can do hitless Dark Souls 1, 2, 3? I think absolutely not. It's a funny thing, you know, like, I think to some people, I have a reputation of being good at video games, you know? Like, I've done, like, Permadeath Hollow Knight and Valheim, and I've beaten Contra without dying, you know? Like, some stuff like that, right? And, like, speedrunning. But, real talk, though, I'm nowhere in the league, nowhere near the league of, like, people who do that kind of thing. That kind of shit is crazy. I would also say I'm nowhere in the league of people who, like, play games competitively either, you know? I think I'll give him the, chain cross here. Yeah, like, could I do it with enough practice? I mean, I still don't really think so. It seems absolutely out of the question, insane to me. Oh, but what I was gonna say is like people who play like fighting games and stuff, I think are way better. Like if you play any fighting game PvP, you're probably better at video games than I am, you know? Because like you have to be. All right. Whoa, that's a hell of a level. But yeah, that's kind of the thing though, like what Taco is saying. Taco, did I tell you I had a dream? I had a dream the other day that I bought the new Mortal Kombat game. This was my dream. I bought the new Mortal Kombat, whatever it was in the dream, and I was like, man, do I really care about learning how to play this? Or should I just refund this? And I've only got 2 hours. I've only got 2 hours of game time before I can refund it to figure out if I feel like bothering to learn this game. Number 1 on FF7 Turbo. In reality, I'm number 4. Because there are 3 people who have a better time than me without using Turbo. I feel like I remember this enemy type from the other games. All right, let's try going around this way first. So Muriel is doing a lot of big spells, which worries me a little bit because she's the one that has the outside. She has outside. So I think I better switch us over to no magic probably. Well, I do think that I am good at FF7. Full plate, you say? All right. And we'll see if he can take the iron armor. Okay, nice. Just my point is that it's funny to be on the internet just where like when you're up against the world, when you're comparing to everybody, it's like there are people who just do these nutso ass challenges, you know? Like the lady that beat Elden Ring on a dance pad or whatever. Right, like that kind of thing is just so nutty. Oh, he must have been using the cane without using magic? Because we're on no magic right now, I think. Oh no, I forgot to change us to... Okay, change us to no magic. I did beat FF7 on a dance pad. But you know, that's turn-based and shit. I'm not farming for compliments. That's not the intention. I'm saying there are people who do really impressive shit on games that I always just think like, man. Well, I kind of think what Taco was saying, which is like if I were to dedicate a ton of time to it, yeah, maybe I could learn the strats of like hitless Souls games. But I would rather spend that time learning a speed run, I think. Or practicing an instrument or something, you know. It's just a matter of opportunity cost at that point. But I do legit think, though, that it seems like the hardest thing ever. Even if I did sacrifice those things and say, I'm going to learn hitless Souls games, I don't know if I would ever be able to do it, really. It seems so crazy. And then you sit there and guilt yourself into doing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Right, exactly. Like, when I'm thinking about what to spend my time on, my brain is just like, why don't we do nothing at all? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Love that animation. Alright, I think Muriel has antidote. Yes. Okay, stairs there. Ah, gotcha. Bum, ba, da, bum. Ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da. Just scratching my butt and sniffing my fingers. Do you guys smell your fingers after you scratch your butt or your balls? Because I expect the answer to be, who doesn't? Who doesn't? No, you gotta know. Like, you gotta know if your butt stinks, basically. Like, it's like looking at it's exactly like looking at the toilet paper after you wipe. You gotta know what you're getting done, you know? I want to heal, but I don't want Muriel to use all of her MP. I want Dash to use all of his. So I have to do this manually. Okay. And now we go in. I feel like I'm doing pretty well for the first excursion here. If you could press your eye to my butthole like a telescope and not get pink eye. I do use my bidet nowadays. And yeah, I don't no one's scratching their bare anus. If you're having to stick your fingers in your bare ass and scratch your brown eye, you've got like you got to go wash. You got to go take a shower, you know? Like we're taking care of a problem at this point, is what I'm saying. But yeah. I've actually started. I've started using the bidet. We've got a bidet, and not only have I started using it, But get this. This is huge character development for me. I not only use the bidet, but I actually like that the water is cold. I kind of like that the water is kind of cold. It feels nice on my anus after I just took a shit. I see you, stairs. I'm not at the point of bidet elitism yet. No. Not yet. I'll get there though, for sure. Yeah. I see someone scratching their ass in public and I'm like, "Oh, I don't have that problem. I have a bidet at home." I can't remember the last time I had to scratch my ass. Just you guys wait. Give it a few more years. And it'll be Dash Retro, Limo, Linux user, Linux user, bidet user, vinyl record listener. I'm gonna get into vinyls also, so I can be annoying about those. Vegan. Listening to records is such a pain in the ass. You actually sit down and listen to the music. See, that's the thing, is when you say it like that, it sounds great. It makes sense. I get it. It's exactly like me having to get the cartridge off the shelf and blow in it and go get the power adapter for the specific console that it's on and plug it into the power converter because it's Japanese. Right? It's exactly like what I do with video games. Ooh, we learned Stop Spell. Buy an RC truck? Oh, for sure. Like, I'm gonna have a child. You better believe we're gonna have an RC truck. When I was a kid, we had an RC truck, and dude, that thing got a lot of use. That thing was so fun. It was called the Big Bubba. Well, actually, we had a couple. The Big Bubba actually did not work. We didn't, like, the Big Bubba, we didn't have, like, the remote for, or something about it didn't work, so it was just a toy monster truck. But then later, we got a working RC truck, and oh yeah, dude, taking it off jumps, fucking just driving it around the yard. Alright, someone's got to be able to fuck up this metal slime. Okay, he's not running yet. Let's get him. Somebody get a crit on this fucker. Oh, man. But yeah, we had like a set of blocks that my grandpa made. You know, he carved, or he cut them out, he painted them, you know. Just set of blocks that we played with all the time that were handmade by my grandpa. And that was a big thing, like set those things up and crash the monster truck through them, you know. Oh man, RC truck, like for sure. That's a top tier toy. S tier toy. Even if we have a girl. If we have a girl, then we just have to get a pink one. Oh. Bada. Your face is sore from the smiling. You're gonna have to get plastic fucking surgery to remove your goddamn smiles. All right, nut of life. You love to see it. Bum. Nut of life, that's right. That's what you call it when you successfully conceive. Whoa! Lisa Page, raiding on in seconds after the worst joke of the night. So, you know. Oh, congrats on that. Uh-oh, shit. Okay, we're walking straight through lava right now. This is probably fine, right? This is probably fine. We're in some kind of lava dungeon filled with lava, and we're a little bit low on MP as far as our healer is concerned. And you know, we're having a great time. We're talking about RC cars, trucks, right? Remote control trucks. What do you guys think? Yes, no, S tier toy for a child. S tier toy. Remote control monster truck. Nowadays, you can put damn cameras on them. Like, I'm saying, when I was a kid, we'd love just take it off a jump, smash it through your, you know, you stack up your blocks, crash them through, you know, that kind of thing. Nowadays, yeah, you can probably put like a camera on it and then some VR goggles, and now you are Big Bubba? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, man. Clip leaders? Yeah, that's something new that I hear about. Sometimes after a stream, you know, if somebody made a clip, whoever, like, made the clip that got the most views or something, I get, like, a notification on my phone about, that tells me about it. So, yeah, you know, depending on if anybody is, wait, what? No, this isn't, wait. Am I nuts? Oh shit. It was okay. I thought I had to walk through the lava. But the lava that I have to walk through is on the floor below us. Yeah, I forgot about that. Disgruntled goat. Totally forgot about that. There is like, yeah, there's like Mario Kart toys that have cameras on them. I think we have to call this one and come back later. So send me here. Right, and then we gotta go return to Gent. That makes sense. But yeah, no, I've told you guys this before, but I stand by it. Streamers might tell you that they don't have a favorite viewer. You know, just to avoid conflict. But I'm here to tell you that streamers do have favorite viewers, and their favorite viewer is whoever makes the best clips. But anyway, what was Lisa up to today? You know, I understand the need to raid and run, you know, once you're done with the Oh yeah, we had a pretty good clip. We had a pretty good clip today. I forgot about it already. Let's here. Oh, is it working? There we go. Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I guess the cropping was all fucked up on that, but you know, whatever. Actually, I gotta fix that, dude. We gotta. Are you guys ready to hear that a bunch more times? Cause I gotta fix that shit. All right, bring it up. Wait, why is it fucked up? Okay, hang on. Now we can figure it out. Oh, here, give me this back. Transform, reset. Okay. Oh, it's like the chat? Oh, don't do that to me every time. Oh, okay, no. I know what I need to do. We need to, widen it. Make it make it 1920 wide. Why not? Make it, just make it a 1080p window. Why wouldn't I? There we go. Okay. And now we can do this. By the way, this is kind of interesting. This is an OBS browser source. And so, yeah. This is an OBS browser source, meaning I'm not logged in. So we can see, whoa, I just grabbed something and moved it. What did I just move? Oh, this? Okay, right, yeah, I was looking at that before. Anyway, we can see what channels get recommended to a viewer who's not logged in. Kai Sanat, I've heard of him. 115,000 viewers? Holy shit, that dude is popping off. Queso, I've heard Queso's name, but I have no idea who that guy is. XQC, I've seen clips of. Kenji, I've never even heard the name of. Jason the Ween, I've never heard. 40,000 viewers is crazy. I've never even heard of that guy. Joe Bartolozzi, never heard of him. Atrioc, never heard of him. I Show Speed, I've heard of. Funny thing about that guy, when I first heard of I Show Speed, it was stuff like when his penis flopped out while he was playing Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever. Do you guys remember about that? He was the one who was playing Five Nights at Freddy's, and his penis flopped out of his pants. So, like, I heard about that, and so I kind of wrote him off as someone who is probably uninteresting, or like not someone who I care about, right? However, I keep seeing clips of his stream recently, and it's always like kind of cool stuff. Like he had like a stream once where someone like drove a Lamborghini straight at him and he jumped over it. Like, this motherfucker had a guy like drive a Lamborghini straight at him fast enough to where he could just jump over it, which is awesome. That's like a cool, fun stunt. And I just keep seeing clips of his stream lately that are stuff like that. That's like, wow, that's like cool. I don't know if I would sit and watch an IRL stream that's, you know, but like the clips that come out of it are pretty interesting. Anyway, Lord Kevin, never heard of him. Moon Moon, I only heard about Moon Moon because of drama. It was something like I don't want to necessarily spread information, like I don't want to spread a lie by accident, so you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Is Moon Moon the guy that had an affair after like building himself up? This is what I heard from other people, was that he's like the type of like holier than thou type of like the way that he presents himself. So then it was a really big deal when he like had an affair or something. I don't know. Look, I'm just telling you, I've heard of Moon Moon. And then we get into, okay, and now it's like specific stuff. Yeah, Karakarn, that guy is pretty cool. Didn't Karakarn just get a new world record? Karakarn just got the new record on something cool. I can't remember what it is though. Anyway, let's do this. There we go. Okay, sorry. I got way off track there. But I think that's fixed now. Oh, hang on. We've got a new one. Is this gonna work properly now?
Oh!
Oh wait, I remember this. Didn't he have 118 HP? I was there for this. I think Morningcraft was he was counting Guard Scorpion's HP. He had 118 HP left, and then he got this big shot.
Oh!
Oh, I love it. Morningcraft, I don't know if you saw my FF7 run earlier. Morningcraft, let me tell you about my last 3 Final Fantasy VII runs. Okay? Today's FF7, no, 3 runs ago, what happened? No poison bottoms well. I got a no poison bottoms well. Last FF7 run, the one previous to today, triple crit Rufus killed Cloud at the end of Midgar. And then today, no poison bottoms well. So FF7 is refusing to give me a run.
Oh!
Oh, whoops. Oh, hang on.
Okay.
Oh. Let's go.
This will be a hype run, alright? Starts off with this amazing shop here. Two-ish hours, damn.
Oh. Okay. It happens. It hasn't happened in a while, but everyone's done that at least once, right? Everyone's done this at least once.
This will be a hype run, alright?
That is funny, dude.
Starts off with this amazing
Especially because the second grenade shop, it is the second item.
two-ish hours, damn.
And it's funny because you had already just made a mistake in the selling, you know? So it's like now you're trying to make up for leaving that potion back there. Okay, anyway, what were we talking about? What were we doing? I gotta stop at the inn? Did we already do that? We already did that. Alright, so now I gotta save the game. But yeah, if anyone from Lisa's stream is still here, what were you guys up to over there? I don't think I heard. Dragon Quest, perhaps? You know, sometimes folks just search the category that they're in to find a new stream. All right. Barbara still staying behind, you know. Oh, except I should have. Wait a second. I'm dumb. I think we can buy that holy sword. Does sugary candy hurt anyone's teeth? Yes. Specifically, yeah. Stuff like Airheads or like fruit snacks. Dude, fruit snacks are just like cavity seekers, you know? They get into every little crack and hole in your teeth. And do as much damage and pain as possible, for sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the holy sword here. And you know what, even? I'm gonna give it to Muriel, because it's so much better than the Thorn Whip. Like, you know, I want Dash to have a good weapon, but it's a bigger upgrade for Muriel, you know what I mean? And then let's also just get this out of my inventory. All right. Alright. Are there tent-like items? I mean, I don't know about Dragon Quest VI, of course, because this is my first playthrough, but as far as the other Dragon Quest games, I don't think so. Alright, we just gotta go through the poison. Oh, and then... Okay, so he has antidote now. Excellent. Here, let's switch back to do your best. All right, very nice. So, is this where the... Yeah, this is where these stairs are. These are the stairs I could see before. All right, all right. Bum, ba-da-bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Man, that's a good animation. Alright, someone will probably heal what's-his-face, right? Yeah. Gas-powered working mini switch axe from Monster Hunter. Neat. I also saw somebody made like an actual transforming saw cleaver from Bloodborne. I think they even put like flint on it so that it sparks when you transform it. Okay, he's kind of wasting his MP, I feel like. I'm gonna switch back to just, no magic. Okay, so we got the stairs up are right there. Let's look the other way. Oh, I actually meant to hit the dancing jewel first, but actually this is probably good. Whoa! Oh, okay. All right. Whoa, that's a big speed increase. Dang. All right, nice. Man-eater chest. All right. No problem. Oh, we're on no MP mode. Here, let's just observe. Oh, okay. Beat. I think beat is an instant kill spell. I'm not sure if that, if stop spell would have been good to use. It was puff puff all along. Do. So, Mrs. Dash and I started Yakuza 4, and there's a ping pong mini game in it where you can, well, it's after you go to the hot springs. So you go to the hot springs and you relax, and then it's like, hey, do you want to play ping pong with a lady from the hot springs? And then, how the ping pong game works is it's like a really overly simple. I mean, I only played the easy mode because I was just learning, so maybe it gets harder. But it's like a really simplified tennis kind of game. You know, table tennis after all. But there is a button to check out the lady's tits. To where, like, you hold L2 and it goes into slow motion and zooms the camera into her physics bouncing tits as she's trying to rally the ball back to you. And doing so increases your heat gauge. This is Yakuza 4 for PlayStation 3. And once you have, you know, as usual with the Yakuza series, once you have your heat gauge filled up, you can do a heat move, which is basically like a guaranteed you spike it and they're not gonna be able to defend it. But not just that, it would do one of two things. sometimes when you did a heat move, the ball would bounce off of her tits and it would make like a blub, 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 blub sound. Or it would knock her over. She would like jump for it and fall. And then she would like look up like lovingly at you like, oh, he's so good at the game, right? And then at the more times that you would get her to fall over though, her fucking yukata or whatever she's wearing would keep coming looser so that like her boobs were more and more exposed until like at some point when you're doing your look mode to look at her bouncy tits while you're ping-ponging her, now there's like two half titties staring back at you. What I'm trying to say is it was the greatest minigame of all time. If I do auto restore, okay, it does do antidote, nice. Except for the fact that real talk, it was really easy. It was, I mean, I played it on the easy mode, right? I'll have to go back and try the harder modes, but it was very, repetitive. You had to play to 11 points, 2 out of 3. So, like, minimum 22 volleys of fucking staring at her boobs until your heat mode is full, and then you hit triangle and you get a point. Which was a bit much. You know, I had already fucking blew my load after 4 points, and I had to do 22. All right, level 2, 12. In your 20s, you used to play foosball with the girl from work for that reason? Good stuff. That's funny. Oh man, look at these dudes. Now, one thing that I'm very unsure of is I said yukata. I don't really know what the difference is between like a kimono, a yukata, there's another one, isn't there? What's another one? I don't know. There's a third one that I used to know the name of. Damn, look at the stats on that level. All right. Oh. There's a skeleton over here. And you were saying that they stopped putting stuff like that in Yakuza games. The most recent Yakuza game I played enough to like get into the mini games of was 0. Because I don't really because I don't really remember the mini games of Like a Dragon. Oh wait, no, yeah I do. Right, yeah, the Like a Dragon minigames are way different. But they were also excellent. But yeah, I remember Zero had, like, you could, like, call the dating line. Wait, oh, you guys, I was just, informed. I'm not joking. Twitch just put on my activity feed, Clips leaderboard, Popo and Duck is the new top clipper at 11 views. Let's see, let's see for what?
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, brother. I did more of it though. I guess I must have taken too long of a break before the third line. You didn't even get the whole stanza though. No reply, looks like a corpse. What up, Beesom? I want to see what's down there. I feel like I missed something down there. I don't know if it's worth going back for. Bum bada bum. Bum bada bum. These guys have a hole in their face. Or it's like an empty suit of armor. All right. I got to go back. I'm going to do it real quick, okay? It's going to be real quick. But yeah, Yakuza 4, it's been great so far. You do play as a new character though, and Mrs. Dash and I we're kind of waiting for the hook of the new character, you know? Like Kiryu, you start off Yakuza 1, and within, you know, the very opener of the game is really immediately attaches you to Kiryu's character. And he's just he's like the greatest video game protagonist of all time. And so now we've got this new character that we're playing as. And you know, we haven't I'm sure, like I trust that he's gonna be great. But we haven't gotten that hook yet, you know? One funny thing that happened, though, is that... Oh, shit. Okay, so these guys do instant kill attacks, huh? That's good to know. Oh, great. Okay, yeah. So, I think we need to, stop spell these guys. Okay, so when we see Mud Buddies, remember, we gotta stop spell them. Oh man, we're hearing more of this battle song than I've ever heard. Okay, so we got two corpses now, but like I need to at least finish going down this other path real quick. Oh, I was gonna say earlier, the fireball thing is interesting, or the fireballs, where it looks like the mechanic is that it gets more powerful per person it hits instead of less powerful. That's neat. Yeah, nobody's got revive, so we're just gonna... Oh shit, though. Nobody has return either, huh? Oh, but we have a wing. Okay, just let me grab these. No, shit! Hang on, this is really bad timing. Okay, it's fine. Oh no! I'm not on... Okay. Okay. His instant kill didn't work. We don't have enough MP for stop spell? Okay. Alright, so, hang on, I gotta go to the restroom. Apologies, I'll be right back. I tried to hold it. Oh, brother. Oh, I'm back. All right. Yeah. Continue standard ass-kicking protocol for the moment here. Oh, man, though, he's trying. All right, one man-eater chest down. Magic potion, okay. Alright, so there we go. We have now seen what's in here. However, everybody with the outside spell is, dead. Both our guys that have the outside spell are dead. And I don't think that any of these things cast outside. So, we gotta get out of here. Wait a second, I have to go through the lava. Oh, this is actually a massive problem. Okay. Play the clip you sent me? Sure. Now, I don't know if it'll crop correctly. We'll see what happens. Because I've got it set up for Twitch, you know? But we'll see how this works. Oh, wait, you just sent me a video I can download. No, that makes it super easy. Right? We go like this. Okay, there's context for this one. Mrs. Dash has a bird feeder, and the squirrels keep fucking with it. The squirrels keep eating all of our bird seed. I think a bird feeder is not worth the hassle, because really it's just a squirrel bait, and then all the squirrels come and ruin it and chase all the birds away. That's just what I think, though. However, I do my best to try to maintain, you know, we've got the bird feeder, so I'm trying to protect it, you know? And I forgot that we have one of those fancy doorbell cameras. We got one of those fancy doorbells that has a camera on it. And so Mrs. Dash has sent a video that she saw while she was at work today. She was at work today, and then this came in. There you go. That's me protecting the bird feeder. Now I didn't get to hear that even. Though if we if we're like a dog. Hang on, I think I gotta do something. If I go in here and then we go this and then media source this. You guys still hear it now, right? Yeah. But now I can hear it. All right, there we go. Let's hear this. Yeah, there you go. You know, I'm just not. Look, these it's like I'm saying. We got beautiful cardinals, you know? There's beautiful... You guys know what cardinals are. There's beautiful cardinals in Minnesota that we have, or that we're putting out seeds for. And then but that's just covered in squirrels. The cardinals aren't going to want to have shit to do with our house when the squirrels are all around it. I thought that said Steve Soldier at first. I have a feeling we're not making it out of here, but I'm doing my best. Okay, let's remember. It's this way. Ay. Ah, shit. Oh no, now we're both asleep? Okay, there we go. What we can do here is we can go into the sack. Take out a medical herb for each one. All right. And then herb it up. Herb it up. All right. We're getting out of here. We're doing it. I will survive. Fuck. Fuck. You know what? Oh no, I was gonna say like speed might have something to do with whether we can run away, but Hassan is actually super fast because of the bracelet or whatever that thing that he has on, the speed bracelet. But maybe it's agility. Okay, we're almost out, actually. All right, one more medical herb for each. And then use it. Use it up. Nice, nice. Oh, I didn't even need to use those. I didn't realize we were that close to the outside. But that's fine. It's just 2 medical herbs. All right. We did it, because now we can go into our sack, take out a wing of the wyvern, use back to gent. Boom, we've done it. We survived. We escaped. Now we just need to carry, drag these fucking coffins. You think it's wyvern? So I grew up saying weavern. That's what I said growing up. Weavern. And now, though, I've heard both wyvern and wyvern. I like wyvern. I think it's more fun to say. All right, revive. For 290, boom. Revive. Muriel. God will protect his children. All right. Rest up at the inn. He trusts that we slept well, or else. All right, take it back in here. Oh yeah, I've always said shaman. Definitely. I feel like I've heard shaman be used to not say like shaman, like this is a shaman casting spells or whatever, but to say it was used as like an adjective. It's in Metal Gear Solid when they're talking about Raven, Dick, Cold Raven, Raven, Beak. What's that guy's name in Metal Gear Solid 1? I'm not moving on until I remember his name. Raven. Something Raven. Or Raven something. Oh my god, this is driving me insane. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Metal Gear Solid 1, the guy that's in the tank, you throw the grenades at him in the tank, and then you fight him later in the freezer, and he's got the chain gun. His name is Vulcan Raven. There it is, Alter Echo. I feel like I would have never even I would have never remembered that for some reason. Anyway, okay, what I'm trying to say is, like, the only time that I've ever heard shaman is in that game as an adjective where they're introducing the members of Foxhound and they say, and Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman, right? Like they're using it like an adjective. He is shaman. And I thought that was interesting. Anyway, let's shave the jam here. Boom. Locked it in. And now, my friends, though, it is 10 p.m. And I am ready to go to bed. I'm ready to just hang out for the rest of the night. You know, have a snack, watch some videos, go to bed, you know, go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow, I can't do an FF7 run tomorrow. I will be, I'm not even sure if I can stream tomorrow because I am going to be working at 9 p.m. I got to go back into work so tomorrow I work, and then at 9 p.m. I go back into work to do an overnight change. But then because of the overnight change, I think I can comp Thursday, is kind of my plan. So I think I can do a daytime stream, you know, an old school daytime stream on Thursday. Until the Dream Theater concert. So that's my plan. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. Dragon Quest today went very well. Made lots of progress. Very happy about it. And yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed. And thanks for watching. I will see you next time. And so let's see who's streaming here. Wait, Silent Hill F is out? Crazy. I might play that as an off-stream game. You know, I don't know if I'm probably not going to stream it, but I'll probably I think I'll probably pick it up and play that off-stream maybe. You know, have it as something to talk about. And Mia is immediately fucking with all my shit. You know, she is down here and she is ruining everything. And all right, sorry, I'm browsing Twitch to see who I'm raiding here, which is how I just noticed that that game is out. Because I see somebody playing it here. I'm going to send you guys over to Sayo. He is speedrunning Final Fantasy VIII. PlayStation version, Final Fantasy VIII. And he's just starting. So have yourselves a good night. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Raid Sayo TV. FF8 speedrun. Bye.